everybody, welcome back or welcome to Jula ASMR. In this video, I'm going to be talking about what I've been up to and some changes for this channel. So, if you are new, you probably didn't see that I posted that I was going to be gone for around 2 weeks. And that's because I went to go visit some friends and family, so I simply didn't have the space to film videos, since I usually film in one spot only. And so, yeah. Now, it has been more than 2 weeks since I posted a video, and I will tell you guys why. I tried to film a few videos last week, and I was not happy with the quality of the video, and so I just scrapped those videos. And after that, I felt a little frustrated and unmotivated to do videos because I felt like I was creating these videos and they weren't something that I was content with. And I said at the beginning that I would try to post 1 to 2 videos a week, and I have not kept up with that, and I decided to change this and at least film once or twice a month. I don't want to make any promises again, but I want to do this in order for me to be able to create something that I truly am happy with, instead of just creating a video just to create it because I feel like I have to. And I think this will make me more proud and content of the videos that I produce, and hopefully you guys get a better quality. Now, I am just starting off with making ASMR videos. I have watched ASMR for more than 5 years, but doing actual ASMR is still very new to me. So if you guys have any tips or tricks or something that you want to see, I am definitely very glad to try it out. So just feel free to comment that in the comments. And so, yeah. Now, I will talk about New Year's and kind of like the new year in general. My New Year's was a little bit boring. It was a very chill, low-key New Year's. We didn't do anything great. I didn't eat any grapes. But if you did, that's, good. There's like a lot of, I would say, like traditions or stuff that people do for the New Year's, and it's pretty fun to see like people do it and stuff. But I just honestly wasn't craving grapes the moment. I just didn't feel like eating them. So yeah, I would say that after the New Year's, like setting in the year, I didn't really put any goals. I wanted to actually create a vision board because I think those are like a fun and creative way to visualize your goals and what you want to do. And it's something creative, and sometimes I tend to lean more creatively than other ways. But I've never really done like scrapbooking or anything like that. But honestly, the main thing I just want to do this year is to learn. I feel like you can never learn enough. It's always good to learn, and there's just a lot to learn about. So that's kind of my thing. I also want to make decisions that are more impactful and meaningful for this channel. And also, I am very new. I don't necessarily know how to edit yet, and so I'll be looking into that, because there are some times where I look at my videos, I'm like, a cut would be there, a cut would be nice to put there, or something like that. My videos are supposed to be lo-fi, but I also want to give good quality content and relaxation. I haven't done a role play, but I have been thinking about doing a role play, so let me know. It is going to be a new experience, but honestly, I do watch role plays sometimes, not often, but I think you can you can do a lot of creative things through role play and ASMR. So, yeah. I also think that, for me, consumption is something that I want to be more mindful about when I create decisions about what I want to buy, because I really like to just make sure that I am spending my money right, or not even right, but wisely, I just want to be very thoughtful with my money, because we kind of, I'll say this for myself, is that I never know when something unfortunate could happen, and I want to make sure that I'm able to afford something happening, whether it's, through my car or any other thing. I want to make sure that I have that money aside. So I'm just trying to think about, what is worth spending and what is not worth spending. Sometimes it is worth spending more. I'm sure most of you have heard the phrase that sometimes something that's cheaper ends up costing more, something like that. I think that I have seen some people in my life who would go for the cheaper item, even though they could afford the item that was a bit more expensive, and in the end, it did end up costing them more. Now, there is a difference between just not being able to afford an item, but I think if you have the money to buy something that's a bit more expensive, but you think that maybe you like it more, or it could last you longer, I definitely think that it's worth it. I recently bought a purse, and in the past, I kind of have been a little bit stingy with my money, and I just kind of bought some things that were on sale and stuff, but I really took the time to investigate and research what I wanted in a bag, and although the bag is a bit more pricier than the bags I've spent in previous years, I do think that it's worth it, and I am very happy with my purchase. I would be so glad to get to know, or just know in general, what your goals this year, or things you're looking forward to change. Change is something also that is kind of prominent. I don't know if I talked about it in one of my last videos. I tend to mix up a bunch of topics because I just think of them on the spot, which can be nice, but I also tend to forget what topics I've talked about. But is some changes coming to me at the beginning of this year, and it is a bit nerve-wracking, but I am just kind of at a point right now where I'm seeing where things are going. So, we'll see how that goes. I guess there's just a bit of uncertainty. I don't really know what my next step is, and I just have to wait. I did kind of feel a bit anxious about this at the beginning because I wanted to know what my next step was, but sometimes you just don't have the control of everything in your life, which is okay. And we just have to see how things play out for ourselves. And yeah, I think that for me, sometimes I can get just caught up in the moment, and there'll be times where I find myself and I'm like, okay, now I need to ground myself back and realize that things will work out. I tend to think that there's always something else I could do, and then I'll reflect on that situation and realize that I did enough, and sorry about that, it's hard to swallow that pill at times, because I feel like sometimes in society, it may feel like we didn't do enough. That's a part of my experience, at least. It may not be everyone's, but that's just what I felt at times. So, yeah. In the end, though, I want you guys all to know that you are enough, that you are capable of, and I'm telling you this because I have been a person who sometimes does not believe in themselves as much as they should, but there are times where you will be reminded of the greatness that you are. So I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video is one that I do feel content with, and I am glad that I am going to be not showing off, but I'm going to be posting on YouTube. I hope you guys all have an amazing